Figuring out the name of a restaurant is obviously a very, very, very important step in your restaurant. It goes on top of your business plan before you actually read it. We're flipping around, we were really trying to figure out the name, and the name Mingle hit. We went online, looked in the dictionary, and it said mingle, to mix, to blend, to unite. We thought, perfect. For an Asian fusion restaurant, Mingle. I've had two major food influences in my life. My mother, Chef Filomeno, and Jamie Oliver. I began cooking out of necessity. My mother was a chef, so most evenings my mother was cooking. So I learned how to finish meals that she began for me. And then in college, I couldn't afford to go out on dates. But I learned very quickly that if you could cook, you could get the dates and you could provide the food cheaper than take them out to a restaurant. I believe that when you cook, you leave a part of yourself in that dish. I'm a big believer that we all have energy, and food is a great form of energy. So when you cook with love, you really transfer it onto your guests. That's why we're a big proponent of cooking locally with fresh products. There isn't much soul if a machine is making your food. A great food memory for me is actually eating at my grandmother's table. My grandmother is a native of Puerto Rico, and her Spanish rice and beans, bendine, which is pork shoulder, her acopuria, it's these foods that I grew up on. My father was Puerto Rican, so I always had that love and that flavor for Spanish cooking, coupled with my mother's Asian spice. And that's why Mingle, for me, really is home, because these are flavors that I grew up with. We really take pride in pushing those envelopes on what is Italian, redefining what is Spanish, but in the same sense, holding true to Chef Eunhee's Korean heritage. Cooking has to be a pure form of love. Imagine music, but take it to the most subtle orchestra, when it's just working right, when you listen to the voices harmonize. That's cooking with love. We have a belief at Mingle that when you walk through our doors, you're actually on a mini vacation. We want you to forget about the work that you just left behind and step into our world, a world of international flavors, different ideas coming together on one plate. And for a moment, if in your day, if we could give that peace to you, that's what we'd like you to leave with, a sense of peace, a full stomach, and maybe a little something left over for lunch tomorrow. I'm Jose Andrew Filomeno, a co-owner of Mingle Albany.